Welcome to your Blazer EV. In this video, we'll quickly go over some of the basic features and controls of this vehicle. Stepping into the Blazer EV, you'll find there's no button or key to switch the vehicle on. Instead, simply press the brake pedal or close the door and your vehicle will turn on. As you look around, many functions are in the same places they are on a gas-powered vehicle. Functions like easy access climate controls and radio controls, where your volume button is actually behind your steering wheel. Functions such as seat adjustments and mirror adjustments. Additional climate controls like heated seats will be behind this climate icon. Your electronic precision shifter is located on the right side of your steering column behind the wheel. The gear that you're in will display on your shifter and on your infotainment system. Simply follow the directions on the shifter to engage your vehicle. Press in and up for reverse, in for neutral, in and down for drive, and this button on the end here for park. Many of your primary controls will be found behind this control icon. With the first icon, you can turn on your dome light inside your vehicle. On the second icon, you can turn on your power window lockout. On the third icon, you can view all of your camera views. On the fourth icon, you can adjust your auto high beams and turn them on and off. And on the fifth icon, you can enable or disable your park assist. Behind the See More Controls button, you can click the Doors and Windows button and adjust your power rear gate. You can click the Lights icon and adjust your headlights further. Or you can click the Drive and Park button, turn off and on traction control, blind zone steering assist, and we'll get into one pedal driving in a second. An additional feature is you're able to hold and press any icon to rearrange your applications for easy access. The left side of your screen underneath this button is called your Easy Access panel. By clicking this car icon labeled off, you're able to turn your vehicle off. This is the only interior button that will power off your vehicle. There's also a headlight control icon to easily adjust your headlights. The setting default is auto, but you're able to adjust that. As I mentioned before, this vehicle is very similar to a gas-powered vehicle. However, this vehicle utilizes region on demand and one-pedal driving to leverage regenerative braking. Regenerative braking allows you to convert some of the energy from your EV's movement directly into restoring the battery. If you look behind the left side of your steering wheel, you will see the region on demand pedal. By pulling this pedal, you're able to get an additional amount of deceleration. You're even able to use this if you have one pedal driving turned on. This pedal is basically a replacement for your foot on the brake. So if you don't feel like using your foot and you're using one pedal driving, or you just want to use a cool feature, you can use this and your car will brake for you. Now, one pedal driving is a little bit different than your region on demand pedal. One pedal driving allows you to slow down and stop your vehicle using only the accelerator pedal. This uses a higher level of regenerative braking and allows you to recharge your pack as you're driving down the road. So with one pedal driving, you drive and accelerate like normal with your foot on the accelerator. The only difference is the second you let your foot off of the accelerator pedal, your car will automatically start braking for you. And remember, you're able to use your region on demand pedal behind your steering wheel for an additional amount of braking. So if you're ready to turn on one pedal driving, you're going to go back into your control panel icon. You're going to click See More Controls and then click Drive and Park. From there, you'll see one pedal driving. You're able to toggle between off, on, which is normal, and high, which is a more aggressive form of braking. Now remember your easy access panel? Your one pedal driving is already located there. But if for some reason it wasn't and you wanted to easily access it, you're going to click the arrow to the right of the title, and you're able to click or unclick the Show on Home Screen button, which puts it in your easy access panel. Remember, you will need to buckle your seatbelt to shift out of park if your buckle to drive feature is enabled. So once you're ready to drive this vehicle, you may want navigation enabled. This vehicle uses Google to power its navigation system, so you want to make sure you have your Google email and passwords at the ready. To initiate this process, click the location icon at the top of your screen. You may be prompted by the vehicle to agree to Google's terms and services, which allows Google to pull in your map data. Agree to these terms to enable the full experience. To initiate this process, simply return to the home screen and look in the upper right corner of your screen. You will see an icon with a single letter in it. It will most likely be G for guest. This vehicle is in demo mode, so I'm not able to demonstrate this process, but I can explain this process. When this vehicle is not in demo mode, there will be an additional icon that says Add Profile. When you click on that icon, you will be able to add your personal Gmail account. This is where you will use your previously gathered Gmail, email, and password. You will be able to sign in using a QR code that pops up on the screen, and by scanning that QR code, you will be able to enter your information on your phone's keyboard, or you will be able to sign in using the on-screen keyboard. When this is done, you will be able to click on the Maps icon and find all of your Maps history enabled from your phone. You will be able to pinch and zoom easily using this on-screen display. Anytime you enter a destination in Google Maps, you will see a battery range. Your maps will tell you automatically if your destination is within range or if you need to add charging stops. Back on the home screen, you can click on the phone icon. From here, select the Manage Phone tab at the bottom of the screen. You will then be prompted to add your device via Bluetooth and follow the instructions on the screen. Once this is done and you want to stream music from your phone, simply click on the music icon at the top of the screen. If it looks like this, simply click on the highlighted output. This will allow you to choose between any of these different audio sources. You can switch these audio controls by clicking this music icon on your steering wheel. The button next to that, with a single press, you can enable your Google Assistant. When you hold this button, you will enable your phone's paired assistant, like Siri. At any time, you can also just say, "Hey Google, turn up my temperature."
Okay, turning up the temperature for the driver.
Your Google Assistant will allow you to change many features in this vehicle completely hands-free. On the button below your Google Assistant, you are able to toggle between dash screens. You can choose between a single gauge cluster, on the left showing your battery range in percent, and on the right showing your power range, indicating how much power you're using and indicating your level of regenerative braking. Then you can toggle to dual gauge. Then you can toggle to Google Maps. And then you can toggle to your driver's assistant screen, which will show you things like lane keep assist or your distance to other drivers. And finally, you can toggle to a screen called Clean, which will give the driver a very minimalist view. Returning to home by clicking the Play Store, you're able to access thousands and thousands of apps with an easy 2-click install. All of these apps are set to an interface that makes for perfect use on the go. On the home screen once again, you can easily change your driving modes by clicking on the Driving Modes application. You can customize your performance and drive feel of the vehicle for a variety of conditions. Stepping outside of your vehicle, let's talk a minute about charging. Level 1 is your at-home standard 120 volt outlet. Then there's level 2, which you can have professionally installed in your at-home garage, and that's going to be a 240 volt outlet and cord set. And then there's level 3, which is your standard public charging or DC fast charging, and it's the fastest way to charge your vehicle on the go. If you need to charge your vehicle quickly and you can't find a DC fast charger, we have one here at Stalker. So simply bring your vehicle back to the lot and we'll DC fast charge it quickly for you. Your charge cord can sometimes be located in the underfloor of your rear cargo area. If you lift the mat and pull this lever, you can locate it, but in this vehicle, it's right here. Your charge port is located behind the wheel on your front fender. Simply press this button here, and your charge port will open for you. If you're using public charging, you will need to remove this dust cover. Simply press this rectangular bar to close the port again. Your charge cord will look something like this. Simply click the plug in place, and your vehicle will chirp to indicate that charging has begun. You are able to look at your charge status indicator on the dash. The indicator will turn blue, indicating that it has started charging. It will flash green to let you know that it is currently charging. It will hold green to let you know that charging is completed. If the indicator turns red, that means there has been an interruption in vehicle charging. This is just a brief overview of the features of your Blazer EV. If you have any additional questions, just get in touch with Stalker Chevrolet and any of our associates would be very happy to assist you.